with the rooster's call. Dirt beneath these boots, standing tall. Something in the distance caught my eye. Left it all behind, can't tell you why. Each dollar earned burns a little more than the last one did before. Trading sunshine for black gold, selling peace for what I'm told is a better way to live and die. But mama, sometimes I wonder why. Sometimes I wonder why. On and 1 week clear, living fast on shifted gears. Your picture on my dashboard fades. Remember how we used to lay in those fields of summer grain? Now I'm chasing different rain, trading sunshine for black gold, selling peace for what I'm told is a better way to live and die. But mama, sometimes I wonder why. Sometimes I wonder why. Yeah, oh yeah, running through my veins. Letters from back home pile up high, while I'm watching storm clouds gather in the sky. What's the price of leaving simple things behind? Trading sunshine for black gold, selling peace for what I'm told is a better way to live and die. But mama, sometimes I wonder why. Sometimes I wonder why. Yeah, oh yeah, like cold running through my veins. They rolled up in their fancy cars, waving papers and dollar signs. Said they heard about a family shine, been making it since 1929. Wanted me to sign it all away, but some things just ain't for sale. Blood runs deeper than money, that's what my daddy always said. Blood runs deeper than money, can't put a price on what's in my head. Blood runs deeper than money, and that's how it's gonna stay. Each week they came back with more, trying to buy what can't be bought. My grandpa's recipe in that old jar, kept safe through the hardest times. They don't understand what it means to keep faith with those before. Blood deeper than money, that's what my daddy always said. Blood runs deeper than money, can't put a price on what's in my head. Blood runs deeper than money, that's how gonna stay. 7 figures on the table now. 7 figures ain't enough. They say I'm crazy to turn it down. Crazy like a fox. But there's some things you can't measure in dollars and cents. This ain't about getting rich, it's about who we are. Blood runs deeper than money, that's what my daddy always said. Blood runs deeper than money, can't put a price on what's in my head. Blood runs deeper than money, and that's how it's gonna stay. Make the deep their money, our family name make the sale. Make the deep their soup, this recipe's gonna break. Blood runs deeper than money. Blood runs deeper than money. Got your letter in the mail today. Fancy paper, big city return address. Talking about your corner office view while daddy's tractor's gathering rust. Remember when we fixed that old Ford? Now you won't even touch those tools. Traded mud for marble floors, left me holding down this farm while you climb up corporate doors. Blood ain't always thicker than money. Blood ain't always thicker than pie. Blood ain't always thicker, brother, since you took their side. Sunday dinner's empty on your chair. Mama tries to make excuses still. Your fancy suit don't fit round here, like oil mixed up in water, yeah. Call yourself Jane instead of Jimmy now, like your roots was something shameful, man. Trade your boots for business shoes that done named down in the dirt while you chase them city blues. Blood ain't always thicker than money. Blood ain't always thicker than pride. Blood ain't always thicker, brother, since you took their side. Sometimes late at night, different worlds under one sky. You lost your wife, man, so did I. Pain don't care what side you're on. Sometimes life hits everyone wrong. Just a badge and a beer, two men standing here. Just a badge and a beer, breaking down our fear. Dos hermanos en la noche fría, compartiendo penas, nueva vida. No importa el uniforme ya, la amistad nos salvará. Never thought I'd see the day when a badge would show the way. Past the hate, past the pride, found a brother on the other side. Just a badge and a beer, two men standing here. Just a badge and a beer, breaking down our fear. Breaking down our fear. Breaking down our fear. Old John Deere acting up again. Back 40 needs working. Cursing at these broken parts, sweating in the morning, digging up more than dirt. Yeah, yeah, digging up more than dirt. Something metal down below, digging up more than dirt. Whoa. Red slips, falls in on the hole. Something made a claim. Pull back another scoop of earth. Chest starts feeling strange. Digging up more than dirt. Yeah, yeah, digging up more than dirt. Something metal down below, digging up more than dirt. Whoa. What's that shine beneath the clay? Box of something old. Great granddaddy's buried stash, worth more than this on 10 times over. Breakdown turned to payday. Thank the Lord above. Sometimes trouble brings you luck when you're digging up more than dirt. Yeah, yeah, digging up more than dirt. Something metal down below, digging up more than dirt. Digging up more than dirt. Yeah, yeah, pickup parked in the paint chip bay. Crease-stained shirt, another working day. Power tools piled by the payment plan. Living proof of who I am. They say I should change my ways, but pride runs deep through my DNA. These calloused hands tell my tale, built by brakes that never fail. Straight up truth in motor oil, pure as paycheck, proud as soul. Metal music moves my mind, bolts and blood, the daily grind. Pure persistence powers through what these hands were born to do. Proving points with fixing parts, breaking backs and mending hearts. Breaking backs and mending hearts. These callous hands tell my tale, built by brakes that never fail. Straight up truth in motor oil, pure as paycheck, proud as soul. He's got his crayons, got myself. If I breaks that never fail. Say what you overall. Puritation by soul. Got dirt on my boots and grease on my hands. Been working since sunrise on this piece of land. Y'all can judge me from your fancy glass towers, but I ain't trading places, not for all your powers. These calluses tell my story plain and true, about a life that's simple, yeah, but born and bred pure. What you see is what you get, and I ain't done making you sweat. Mama raised me right, Daddy taught me pride, built this life with sweat, ain't got nothing to hide. Some folks look down from their higher place, but their soft hands never felt an honest day's grace. Yeah, I'm rough around the edges, that's just fine, 'cause at least I know this life is truly mine. What you see is what you get, and I ain't done making you sweat. Yeah, yeah. Oh, tell them how it is. 'cause out here we wear our truth like a crown. Every scar and every mark tells it straight. This is who I am, and man, it feels great. When the sun goes down, I know where I stand. Just a country boy with these callous hands. What you see is what you get. And baby, I ain't done making you sweat. Ain't done, no, ain't done. What you see is what you get. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Got my boots caked in red clay dirt, been working since the morning hurt. You judge me from your high-rise view, but I ain't got nothing to prove to you. These hands tell the only truth I need, worth more than any fancy degree. These calloused hands tell my story, been earning my way since I was born to be. Your diploma hangs on polished walls, while I'm out here breaking through it all. Sweat dripping down my weathered face, built this town at my own pace. Every blister earned its place, every scar's got its own grace. These calloused hands tell my story, been earning my way since I was born to be. You can laugh at my jaw, look down from up high, but while you're talking smart, I'm living real life. Yeah, while you're talking smart, I'm living real life. Each morning when that rooster crows, I'm already where the hard work shows. Don't need your validation here, my reputation's crystal clear. Build my life on solid ground, while your words just float around. These calloused hands tell my story, been earning my way since I was born to be. Born to be. Born to be. These hands tell the only truth I need. The only truth, the only truth. Down in the pines where nobody goes, found that old shack with rusty metal roads. Granddaddy left it all behind for me. tradition burns through darker days. Each generation guards its ground where mountain water trickles down. I used to doubt what Daddy said, but now these truths fill up my head. Oh, ancient wisdom in these hills, family blood runs deeper still. Every drop tells a story true, and tonight I'm hearing you. That old copper mountain sings to me. Ancestor spirit running free. I hear them calling out my name. Nothing here to hide or shame. That old copper mountain sings to me. Yeah. 7 generations of mountain men teaching me what I need to know. The truth flows clear as crystal springs through every vein, through every soul. That old copper mountain sings to me. Ancestor spirit running free. I hear them calling out my name. Nothing here to hide or shame. That old copper mountain sings to me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mountain keeps on singing to me.
You can keep your fancy leather shoes and that shiny corner office with a view. While you're climbing up that ladder high, I'm watching sunrise paint the morning sky. Some folks might call it settling down, but I found my peace in this small town. These muddy boots suit me just fine. Got everything I need right here on my side. Don't need much to feel alive. Just an older road and some country pride. Your buddy asked me why I never left. Said I could make it big like all the rest. But there's something that they just can't see in these back roads and simplicity. They think I'm missing out on life, but they don't know what makes me feel alive. These muddy boots suit me just fine. Got everything I need right here on my side. Don't need much to feel alive. Just an older road and some country pride. You can have those crowded streets, I'll take the stars above, where crickets sing sweet melodies and time moves slow enough. Every morning when that rooster crows, I thank the Lord for all I own. Might not be much in dollar signs, but I'm rich in all the ways that shine. So keep your big time offers, friend, 'cause I'm happy right where I am. These muddy boots suit me just fine. Got everything I need right here on my side. Don't need much to feel alive. Just an older road and some country pride. An older road and some country pride. You can keep your fancy leather shoes and that shiny corner office with a view. While you're climbing up that ladder high, I'm watching sunrise paint the morning sky. Some folks might call it settling down, but I found my peace in this small town. These muddy boots suit me just fine. Got everything I need right here on my side. Don't need much to feel alive, just an older road and some country pride. Your buddy asked me why I never left. Said I could make it big like all the rest. But there's something that they just can't see in these back roads and simplicity. They think I'm missing out on life, but they don't know what makes me feel alive. These muddy boots suit me just fine. Got everything I need right here on my side. Don't need much to feel alive, just an older road and some country pride. You can have those crowded streets, I'll take the stars above, where crickets sing sweet melodies and time moves slow enough. Every morning when that rooster crows, I thank the Lord for all I own. Might not be much in dollar signs, but I'm rich in all the ways that shine. So keep your big time offers, friend, 'cause I'm happy right where I am. These muddy boots suit me just fine. Got everything I need right here on my side. Don't need much to feel alive, just an older road and some country pride. An older road and some country pride. Got a call from Billy down at Johnson's place. Said he'd say something that make my stomach race. My wife for 15 years with my buddy Steve, sitting closer than old friends ought to be. Now every Friday night's a bitter pill. stand seeing them, but I won't stand still. I crossed that county line to drink, 'cause pride's all I got left to keep. Yeah, I crossed that county line to drink. 40 miles of road helps me think. Empty gas tank and a heavy heart, tank of memories slowly tearing me apart. Could've stayed and fought, could've made a scene, but a man's gotta hold what dignity keeps. So I fire up my Chevy every night, leave this small town pain behind. I cross that county line to drink, 'cause pride's all I got left to keep. Yeah, I crossed that county line to drink. 40 miles of road helps me think. Sometimes loneliness burns worse than shame, but I'd rather drive all night through the rain than watch them dancing slow, pretending I'm okay in the only bar I've known since my younger days. I crossed that county line to drink, 'cause pride's all I got left to keep. I crossed that county line to drink. 40 miles of road helps me think. 40 miles of road helps me think. Dust on my pickup hood, Friday night right where I stood. Same old bar at the edge of town where my daddy raised his glass way down. They're building houses past Miller's farm. New folks look at me with alarm. Got my boots on, ain't gonna change. Let them stare while I stay the same. I'm just a county line rebel, born and raised. That's how I'll die. Can't buy me with your city ways. I work hard for honest pay. Simple life is all I need. Got my land and family. They say move on, they say catch up, but freedom's in my coffee cup. Every sunrise on my porch, every night beneath these stars. Let the world keep spinning round, I'm planted deep in sacred ground. Grandpa's wisdom in my bones. This ain't much, but it's my home. I'm just a county line rebel, born and raised. That's how I'll there with this bottle in my hand. Another sleepless night, another broken plan. Acting tough ain't working anymore. These walls are closing in behind this door. Been holding it together for so long, pretending that I'm bulletproof and strong. Tonight I'm coming clean. Even cowboys break down sometimes when the weight gets too heavy to ride. There ain't no shame in these tears I'm crying, 'cause even cowboys break down sometimes. Daddy always said a man should stand his ground, keep his feelings buried deep down underground. But I'm tired of fighting with myself, and this pride ain't good for my mental health. How long can I keep wearing this disguise when every mirror shows these bloodshot eyes? Something's gotta give. Even cowboys break down sometimes when the weight gets too heavy to ride. There ain't no shame in these tears I'm crying, 'cause even cowboys break down sometimes. I ain't less of a man for feeling pain or asking for help to clear my brain. Been strong for others, now I see it's time to let someone be strong for me. Even cowboys break down sometimes when the weight gets too heavy to ride. There ain't no shame in these tears I'm crying, 'cause even cowboys break down sometimes. Even cowboys break down sometimes. Even cowboys break down.
In my shop, late at night, sawdust falls, things feel right. Got these tools from my dad, best gift that I ever had. Some folks say I'm wasting time living in the past, but my hands know what's true, and that's gonna last. Old ways die round here, in my bones crystal clear. What I built with these hands makes me who I am. Every curve has to flow, take it slow, let it grow. This soul craft in my blood can't explain, just because. Hey, 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 hey,
old steel-toed boots, they're dragging me down. Another double shift coming in this factory town. My hands are getting harder, my back's getting sore. But somewhere out there, freedom's waiting, I'm sure. Monday morning keeps on calling Friday's name, while that old creek keeps on rolling just the same. And I swear I hear that water singing out my name. Punching time cards till my fingers bleed, trading summer sunshine for what I think I need. Got bills in my pocket, weight on my mind, but that old fishing pole still catches my eye. Monday morning keeps on calling Friday's name, while that old creek keeps on rolling just the same. And I swear I hear that water singing out my name. Remember when time didn't matter at all, when the only thing pushing was the waterfall. Now I'm pushing buttons, pulling levers all day, while memories of freedom slowly fade away. Sometimes I catch myself staring at the wall, hearing Daddy's voice say, son, you got it all. But something's missing in this life I chose, and that old creek knows. Oh, that old creek knows. Monday morning keeps on calling Friday's name, while that old creek keeps on rolling just the same. And I swear I hear that water singing out my name. Singing out my name. Judgmental eyes, like I'm some kind of mistake you need to criticize. Well, I've heard it all before, every single day. Boy, you need to change your ways. But there's something in my blood that you'll never understand, something stronger than your words, something deeper than your plans. These roots run deep into the ground, can't wash away what I have found. My daddy's spirit, my mama's grace, you can't erase this time and place. These roots run deep. Got calluses on my hands, dirt beneath my feet, working this land just to make ends meet. You say I could do better, move on to brighter days, but this soil is where I'll stay. 'Cause there's power in these hills that you'll never comprehend, something sacred in this life, something time cannot transcend. These roots run deep into the ground, can't wash away what I have found. My daddy's spirit, my mama's grace, you can't erase this time and place. These roots generations worked this earth before me, and I can feel them in my bones. Their strength becomes my strength, their pride becomes my own. These roots run deep into the ground, can't wash away what I have found. My daddy's spirit, my mama's grace, you can't erase this time and place. These roots run deep, these roots run deep, these roots run deep.
Well, listen here, boss man, you push me way too far.
Monday morning meeting, telling me what's what. Your fancy tie and briefcase don't make you mean that much. Been breaking my back daily since I was just a kid. Now you wanna tell me how to earn my bid. You sit up in that office looking down on me, but these hands built this company that's plain to see. I ain't gonna bow down to your rules no more. Ain't gonna bow down. Ain't gonna bow down to your rules no more. Not anymore. Been pushing and pulling, now I'm walking out that door. Ain't gonna bow down to your rules no more. Treat me like I'm worthless, 'cause my clothes ain't clean, but my truck is paid for and my conscience clear and clean. Been working since sunrise while you sleeping late. Your paper pushing power trip won't make me hesitate. You can keep your meetings, keep your corporate gains. These callous fingers tell my story, know my daddy's name. Ain't gonna bow down to your rules no more. Ain't gonna bow down. Ain't gonna bow down to your rules no more. Not anymore. Been pushing and pulling, now I'm walking out that door. Ain't gonna bow down to your rules no more. You think you own me, you think you control me, man. Well, here's what I say to that. Ain't gonna bow down to your rules no more. Ain't gonna bow down. Ain't gonna bow down to your rules no more. Anymore. Been pushing and pulling, now I'm walking out that door. Ain't gonna bow down to your rules no more. Ain't gonna bow down to your rules no more. Half-empty bottle staring back at me. These bar lights show what I don't want to see. Been running from these chains for way too long. Same old bartender watching me tonight. that I'm still fighting what I can't explain, trying to wash away this guilty stain. Every shot I take burns a little deeper. Every truth I face gets a little clearer. You said I'd end up right back here again, but darling, watch me prove you wrong. Devil's in the whiskey, but he ain't gonna win. Ain't gonna win tonight. Been down in these depths, Lord, time and time again. Time and time again. Might be on my knees, but I'm gonna stand. Stronger than the bottle in my shaking hand. Small town talk don't bother me no more. Let them judge me from their side of the door. Got my demons, but I own everyone. Not hiding from the man I've become. The mirror behind this bar tells no lies, shows every battle in these bloodshot eyes. Sunrise is coming, gonna face it head on. These chains I'm wearing will soon be gone. One last pull for all that I lost. Tomorrow's freedom's worth the cost. Devil's in the whiskey, but he ain't gonna win. Ain't gonna win tonight. Been down in these depths, Lord, time and time again. Time and time again. Might be on my knees, but I'm gonna stand. Stronger than the bottle in my shaking hand. The devil's in the whiskey, but he ain't gonna win tonight. Got an old truck that barely runs, living week to week, ain't having much fun. Some folks look down their nose at me, but they don't know what makes me feel free. Working hard with my two hands, breaking my back on this hard land. Something they just don't understand about being proud of who I am. Might be dirt poor, but I'm dirt proud. Standing tall in this working crowd. Yeah, I'm dirt poor, but I'm dirt proud. Ain't gonna change, gonna say it loud. Muddy boots and a worn-out shirt, 15 hours deep in the dirt. Call me what you want, I don't mind, 'cause at least I know I earn what's mine. Working hard with my two hands, breaking my back on this hard land. Something they just don't understand about being proud of who I am. Might be dirt poor, but I'm dirt proud. Standing tall in this working crowd. Yeah, I'm dirt poor, but I'm dirt proud. Listen up while I break it down. Live a life in a small town. People judge, but they don't know about the struggle below down. Working sunrise to sunset, ain't got time to regret. Got my pride and dignity, that's all I need to feel set. Y'all can keep your fancy things, I got truth in what I sing. 'Cause at the end of every day, I know exactly who I am. I get dirt poor, but I'm dirt tall. Still it's all in exactly right, yeah. Dirt poor, but I'm dirt proud. Ain't gonna change, gonna say it out loud. I get dirt poor, but I'm dirt proud. Standing tall in this working crowd, yeah. Dirt poor, but I'm dirt proud. Ain't gonna change, gonna say it loud. Gonna stay dirt proud. Yeah, I'm dirt proud. Yeah, I'm dirt proud. Proud and proper people point and stare like I'm some kind of backwoods bear. 7 deep in red clay soil, callous hands from honest toil, yeah. They can mock my ways, but I won't change, not for their praise. No, your fancy words don't mean a damn round here. Been working this land longer than you've been alive. Your fancy words don't mean a damn round here. Don't mean a thing. No, this is who I am, and I'm doing just fine. Silk suit, saviors come to teach about how my kind should think and speak. But my granddaddy's wisdom rings more true than all their shiny things, yeah. They can judge all day while I make hay. That's my way. No, your fancy words don't mean a damn round here. Been working this land longer than you've been alive. Your fancy words don't mean a damn round here. Don't mean a thing. This is who I am, and I'm doing just fine. You can take your polished education, your high-rise expectations, but this dirt runs through my veins, and I ain't about to change. Whoa! Your fancy words don't mean a damn round here. Been working this land longer than you've been alive. Your fancy words don't mean a damn round here. Don't mean a thing. No, this is who I am, and I'm doing just fine. Yeah, I'm doing just fine.
sun ain't up. Coffee strong in my old cup. Calluses speak more than words about the life that I prefer. You look down from way up high, think you know the reason why I choose to live the way I do. But how you gonna understand what's true? How you gonna want my path? How you gonna know my past? How you gonna judge my ways when you ain't lived a single day? How you gonna judge my life when you've never been this dirty? How you gonna judge my pride when your soul ain't never been this worthy? Come on! Vas a criticar lo que nunca vas a entender. Esta tierra es mi hogar y mi sangre va a defender. How you gonna change my mind when this dirt runs through my veins? How you gonna break my kind when we've weathered harder rain? How you gonna read my heart? How you gonna tear apart everything I built with sweat? Everything you just don't get. How you gonna judge when your house ain't never been this dirty? How you gonna judge my pride when your soul ain't never been this worthy? Ever been this worthy? If there's life with these two hands while you're looking through your lens, how you gonna understand what it means to be this free? How you gonna judge? How you gonna judge when your hands ain't never been this dirty? How you gonna judge my pride when your soul ain't never been this worthy? Let's go! How you gonna judge my life when your ain't never been this dirty? How you gonna judge my pride when your soul ain't never been this worthy? When your soul ain't never been as worthy. That's right.
Ain't got marble countertops, just a rusty metal box. But this place that I call mine, worth more than $1 They look down their nose at me, think they know what life should be. But I got everything I need, right here where I wanna be. Living in my double wide. Ain't no reason here to hide. No need to apologize. Got my piece of paradise. Living in my double wide. This is my paradise. Friday nights upon my deck, cold beer and no regrets. Neighbors closer than my kin, that's the way it's always been. They can keep their white picket fence, their country club membership, 'cause I found my happiness right here in the simpleness. Living in my double wide. Ain't no reason here to hide. No need to apologize. Got my piece of paradise. Living in my double wide. This is my paradise. break it down for you real quick. Born and raised where the gravel meets the brick. They say we're living low, but my head's up high. Got my own piece of land underneath God's sky. Mama taught me pride ain't in what you own, it's in how you live and the love you've shown. So keep your mansions and your fancy cars, cause my heart's at home beneath these stars. Every day I wake up free, living life so honestly. Got no mortgage debt to pay, wouldn't have it any other way. Living in my double wide. Ain't no reason to hear the hide. Climb a piece of paradise. Living in my double wide. Living in my double wide. Dusty drive, people say he's lost his pride. Oh yeah, rust on the fenders wide, but that engine purrs just fine. She ain't pretty, but she's mine. Been with me real long time. They laugh when he rolls by, chrome all faded in the sky. Didn't tell where he's been, every scratch beneath the grind. Oh, she ain't pretty, but she's mine. Been with me a real long time. Trying to make him change his ways. Said he's living in yesterday. But some things you just can't replace. No sir, no way. Chips falling like rain never caused him any pain. No sir, was more than what they say. Every mile, every lane. Oh, she ain't pretty, but she's mine. Been with me a real long time. Since 9:30, Jack and Coke's my only lifeline. The barkeep gives that tired stare, like even he don't wanna be there. These nights keep getting longer, and my grip keeps getting weaker. Another empty bottle, another empty stool. Been playing this same damn game, acting like a fool. of time. 20 years in the same old spot, lost count of all the friends I've got who ain't around to drink no more. Their pictures fading on the wall. My bones are getting tired and my soul's getting cold. Another empty bottle, another empty stool. Been playing this same damn game, acting like a fool. The mirror behind the bar don't lie, shows a man who's running out of time. Hell, I ain't ready to face tomorrow, but tonight's got nothing left to borrow. All these years of working hard left me broken in this goddamn bar. Left me scarred. Last calls ringing in my ears, same sound for the past 15 years. Guess it's time to face the truth. Ain't no glory left to lose. Another empty bottle, another empty stool. Been playing this same damn game, acting like a fool. The mirror behind the bar don't lie, shows a man who's running out of time. Shows a man who's running out of time. Down in the pines where Granddaddy taught, what burns in the night stays off of your thoughts. 3 generations of fire in the veins, mountain water running through my name. They say the devil's in the details, but angels dance in mason jars. Yeah, the devil's in the details, but our truth burns brighter than the stars. Stars! Blood runs clearer than shine. Family flames divine. Mountain spirit pure as wine. Blood runs clearer than shine. Yeah! Copper cores and mountain air, every recipe's a family prayer. Black dirt roads and smokeless flame, some traditions carry no shame. They say the devil's in the details, but angels dance in mason jars. Yeah, the devil's in the details, but our truth burns brighter than the stars. Blood runs clearer than shine. Family burns divine. Mountain spirit pure as wine. Blood runs clearer than shine. Deep in these hills, Got my hands in the dirt since I could walk. Learn more truth than any school could talk. Calluses tell my history, yeah, that's just fine with me. Daddy said, son, hold your head up high. Mama taught me wrong from right. City folk think know it all, but they ain't seen the sunrise and fall. These fields raise me right. Blood and sweat, day and night. These fields raise me right. Yeah, and I ain't backing down from this fight. They command my truck, my boots, my ways, but I've been working since my younger days. While they were sleeping safe and sound, I was up if the sun came round. Got a wisdom from the morning dew. Hard work's all I ever knew. You can judge me from your high-rise view, but these roots run deeper than you. These fields raise me right. Blood and sweat, day and night. Yeah, and I ain't backing down from this fight. Let me tell you something. Every sunrise taught me patience. Every storm showed me strength. Every harvest proved that faith pays off, and that's something money can't buy. Now my boys learning what I know, watching seeds to crops as they grow. Simple life don't mean simple mind. Those who judge us are the blind. Pride ain't something that you wear. It's in the work and how you care. So laugh all you want, I don't mind, 'cause I know what I left behind. These fields raise me right. Blood and sweat, day and night. These fields raise me right. Yeah, and I ain't backing down from this fight. These fields raise me right. Blood and sweat, day and night. These fields raise me right. And I'm standing tall in these fields tonight. Standing tall, standing tall. Woke up this morning, head feels like a freight train hit. Got dried blood on my shirt, can barely make a fist. Last night at Jimmy's bar, some fool ran his mouth about my daddy's farm, my family heading south. Blood pumping hard and fast, some words you can't take back. Pride's got a heavy cost, but I ain't built to back down. These knuckles don't lie about who threw the first punch. Got my reasons written in black and blue. Truth hits harder than the bottle ever do. Standing tall, even when I know I'm wrong. Sheriff's gonna come around, asking questions soon. Bartender saw it all go down, hope he tells the truth. Mama always said my temper get the best of me, but some things worth fighting for ain't things you can see. Blood pumping hard and fast, some words you can't take back. Pride's got a heavy cost, but I ain't built to back down. These knuckles don't lie about who threw the first punch. Got my reasons written in black and blue. Truth in the morning light. Was it worth the pain? Was it worth the fight? Could've walked away, could've let it slide, but that ain't the blood running through my side. These knuckles don't lie about who threw the first punch. Got my reasons written in black and blue. Truth hits harder than the bottle'll ever do. Standing tall, even when I know I'm wrong. These knuckles don't lie. No, they don't lie. Y'all think you got me figured out, but there's more than what meets the eye. Every night when the town shuts down, I slip away without saying goodbye. Out here with my pickup truck, where the pines meet the water's edge. Got more peace in one quiet hour than a lifetime of fitting in. Oh, 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 oh. Let them talk, let them wonder where I go. This water knows me better than you ever will. Out here alone, finally feeling what's real. Daddy always said I was different, never did fit the perfect mold. They want church clothes and small talk, I want mud tires and a fishing pole. Southern man with a rebel heart, they can't stand what they can't control. But these ripples don't judge my soul, and this stillness makes me whole. Let them talk, let them wonder where I go. This water knows me better than you ever will. Out here alone, finally feeling what's real. Look, I ain't asking for your understanding, I ain't begging for your praise. Got my own kind of peace, my own way of standing. Been living like this all my days. Y'all can keep your Friday night lights, your plastic smiles and your small town lies. I found freedom in the dark at night, where the crickets sing my lullaby. Maybe I'm crazy, maybe I'm right, but at least I'm living true while y'all are sleeping tight. I'm out here breaking through. Don't need your validation, don't need your scrutiny. Found my salvation where the water set me free. This water knows me better than you ever will. Out here alone, finally feeling what's real. Finally feeling, finally healing, finally free. Got a sticker on my truck that makes city folks mad. Working in the sun since I was just a lad. Some people look down from their high-rise view, think they know better about the things I do. But I got my peace out here where I belong, living my truth like an old country song.
They say my dirty boots and my worn-out jeans don't understand what freedom really means when you work the land with your own two hands and don't need nobody else's grand plans. They call me redneck, but I call me free, living my life how it's meant to be. Ain't got much money in my bank account, but I'm rich in ways that they can't count. Got my family close and my friends are true. We share what we got, it's just what we do. Friday night bonfires burning bright, telling it straight, yeah, we're doing alright. They judge my accent and my simple ways, but I've seen enough of their rat race maze. I choose this life every single day, wouldn't have it any other best way. They call me redneck, but I call me free, living my life how it's meant to be. You can keep your fancy cars, your big city lights and crowded bars, 'cause out here's where I wanna be, where my heart and soul run wild and free. They call me redneck, but I call me free, living my life how it's meant to be. August 15th, midnight's my friend. Been working late again, mama's worried where I've been. Pick up pack with mason jars and pride. These back roads know my name, they keep my peaceful side. Got a feeling in my bones tonight, Sheriff Wilson's cruising slow, keeping me in his sight. Every dollar earned beneath these stars, while they judge me from their fancy cars. But a man's gotta choose his path, even if it brings their wrath. Who's really free in this county anyway? Living by their rules or living day by day? Who's really free when the sun goes down? When the sun goes down, taking what's mine from this tired old town. 'Cause freedom ain't free, but I pay my way. Who's really free in this county anyway? September 3rd, close call at Middler's Creek. Deputy dog sniffing around where my stash should be. Moved it just in time, heart racing wild. Papa taught me was a patient saving guile. Generations worth of mountain skill running through my blood, and time stands still. Every drop of sweat and mountain air shows these hands have known their share of honest work, and midnight trains far from their clean parade. Valley's got it way, living by the rules of land day by day. 'Cause I need grain on the suck yours down, taking what's enough from this pile old town. Daddy's words ring crystal clear. Son, this valley spirit can't be bound by fear. Family legacy flows pure and strong through copper pipes where we belong. Let them chase their hollow badge right while we keep tradition burning bright. December 21st, the coldest night this year. Badge-wearing boys brought battle to my door, I hear. But mountain mist and family ties run deep. Lost them in the hollows where my secrets keep. Now I write these words by lantern's light. Proud and proven free, I won this fight. Be free when the sun goes down. Sing 'cause the light from this time rolls down. It's really free, but I pay my way. Who's really free in this commie way?
Midnight limestone dust coating these steel-toe boots. Another graveyard shift while chrome dreams take root. 6 days a week, breaking stone. Got plans they'll never own. Graveyard grind, but my mind's in the garage. Custom frames and burning sage can't cage this wild heart. Every dollar saved, every stone I break gets me closer to escape. Yeah, freedom calling and just stalling, almost there now. Blueprints scattered across the floor of this double wide I call home. Sketching bikes till dawn while my hands still shake from the stone. Graveyard grind, but my mind's in the garage. Custom frames and burning sage can't cage this wild heart. Every dollar saved, every stone I break gets me closer to escape. Yeah. They say I'm crazy, trading security for stealing grace. But Daddy taught me some dreams are worth the sacrifice. Graveyard grind, but my mind's in the garage. Oh, never right. Custom frames and burning sage can't cage this wild heart. Every dollar saved, every stone I break gets me closer to escape. Almost there now, breaking free now. You walk in with that smirk on your face, looking at my hands all stained with grace. Yeah, I see that doubt in your eyes. thinking you got me all sized up right. Well, let me tell you something about these hands of mine. They fix more problems than your fancy signs. You think I'm just some grease monkey? Well, honey, that's with me. 'Cause while you're talking, I'm fixing what your money can't see. That German import you're so proud to own ain't nothing but metal, rubber and chrome. I speak the language of pistons and steel. Got a PhD in how it should feel. You think I'm just some grease monkey? Well, honey, lie with me. 'Cause while you're talking, I'm fixing what your money can't see. Under the hood, learn more than your textbooks could. Every engine tells a tale, every scratch, every nail. When it all breaks down, who you gonna call now? You think I'm just some grease monkey? I'm fixing what your money can't see. What your money can't see. Trails tonight, where my daddy used to ride. Family business in the dark, keeping traditions alive. The engine burns like a prayer, ain't no lawman gonna catch me there. Following past one deep and right through the pines in the pale moonlight. Ghosts, taillights lead me home tonight. They show me ghosts, tails lead me home tonight. They burn so bright. Great granddaddy taught them well, every curve and hidden dell. Passed down wisdom through the years, more than words could ever tell. The old truck knows every turn, feel that southern midnight burn. Family honor rides with me, lessons that I had to learn. Ghosts, taillights lead me home tonight. They show me road, they show me right. Ghosts, lights lead me home tonight. They burn so bright.
Listen close to what I'm saying, family legacy we're playing. 6 generations on these roads, keeping secrets while we're praying. Every curve and ride tight, every badge we gotta dodge right. Papa taught me how to drive when the moon was riding high. Got that engine modification built for midnight navigation, running hot beneath the pines where the law ain't got no patience. Family business ain't no crime when it's written in your bloodline. Daddy's spirit rides with me through these hills of summertime. blacktop line, where the streets ain't got no name. Got my truck and peace of mind, never had to play their game. Yeah, you might not understand, but baby, when you're ready, I'll show you something steady. Where the pavement turns to gravel, got everything I need. Where the pavement turns to gravel, that's where I'm running free. Running free. Civil life suits me just fine. Fish ain't biting, that's okay. Screen door swinging, taking time, living life the long way round. Yeah, I wouldn't change a thing. So honey, if you're willing, I'll show you what I'm feeling. Where the pavement turns to gravel, got everything I need. Where the pavement turns to gravel, that's where I'm running free. Oh, running free. You can keep your fancy life. I found mine right here. Wouldn't trade this peace of mind for all your shining years. Where the pavement turns to gravel, got everything I need. Where the pavement turns to gravel, that's where I'm running free. I wanna run free. Got my truck parked way out here, where nobody comes around. No street signs pointing anywhere, just tire tracks on the ground. Living life my own damn way, that's all I need right now. Where the gravel turns to mud, that's where I belong. Where the gravel turns to mud, I'm living right, not wrong. Living right, not wrong. Calloused hands and faded jeans tell the story true. Don't need nothing fancy, clean, just doing what I do. Friday nights beneath the stars with a cold one or two. Where the gravel turns to mud, that's where I belong. Where the gravel turns to mud, I'm living right, not wrong. No hay libertad, solo paredes de cemento. Aquí respiro de verdad, este es mi propio momento. the gravel turns to mud, that's where I belong. Where the gravel turns to mud, I'm living right, not wrong. Living wrong, right, not wrong. Living right, not wrong. Where the gravel turns to mud. Every night I come alive when the world shuts down. Just me and this engine making that sweet sound. Yeah, yeah. Tools in my hands, oil on my skin. Something holy happens when the work begins. Who says heaven ain't got grease stains? Who says heaven ain't got grease stains? Under the hood is where I find my way. Find my way. Yeah, yeah. They call me dirty, call me rough, say I ain't worth much. But they don't know peace like the kind I touch. When metal meets metal and sparks hit ground in this sacred space where I'm finally found. Who says heaven ain't got grease stains? Who says heaven ain't got grease stains? Under the hood is where I find my way. Find my way. Yeah. Quiet of midnight with these callous hands, I'm closer to God than they'll ever understand. Look down on my coveralls, judge me if you dare, but I found salvation in this midnight prayer. Society wants clean hands and fancy suits, while I'm finding truth in these worn out boots. Y'all chase your status, trapped in your cage, while I'm free out here turning every page of this manual called life. Yeah, I know who I am. Don't need your approval for my master plan. Just me and this engine. Just me and this engine. Finding my salvation. Finding my salvation. Oh, who says heaven ain't got grease stains? Who says heaven ain't got grease stains? Under the hood is where I find my way. Find my way. Heaven's got grease stains. Heaven's got grease stains. That's where I find my grace. Yeah, ways. Yeah. You rolled up in that Italian beast, like you own more than just the street. Sneering at my rusty sign, acting like you're wasting time in my old garage today. But boy, you ain't got no other way. Your Ferrari ain't too fancy for my grease-stained hands. Been fixing fixing cars since before you understood what that badge means. Yeah, I might not wear a suit and tie, but it just speak the truth, they don't lie. And your 100 grand won't help you understand what these grease-stained hands can do. Now you're checking that designer phone while I diagnose that grinding tone. Could have gone to college too, but I chose to see things through. Built this shop from dirt and steel, got a reputation that's real. Your Ferrari ain't too fancy for my grease-stained hands. Been fixing cars since before you understood what that badge means. Yeah, I might not wear a suit and tie, but it just speak the truth, they don't lie. And your 100 grand won't help you understand what these grease-stained hands can do. When that engine purrs like new, remember who got you through. Every rich man in this town knows where to come back down to earth. Your Ferrari ain't too fancy for my grease-stained hands. Been fixing cars since before you understood what that badge means. Yeah, I might not wear a suit and tie, but it just speak the truth, they don't lie. And your 100 grand won't help you understand what these grease-stained hands can do. This old garage, nothing but tools and time. Strip bolts and rusty wrenches, teaching me peace of mind. When the world stops spinning around me, I know just where to be. Right here beneath the engine block that's calling out to me. Socket set laid out in line, oil drips marking time. Everything makes sense right here where steel meets design. These grease-stained hands, they tell my story. Every scar and countless marks, the path that made me. Daddy taught me early on the value of hard work. While other kids were playing games, I learned to fix what hurt. Now every broken engine brings someone to my door. And in these quiet midnight hours, I find what I'm living for. Socket set laid out in line, oil drips marking time. Everything makes sense right here where steel meets design. These grease-stained hands, they tell my story. Every scar and countless marks, the path that made me. Some folks chase paper fortunes, some chase silver stars. But I found my purpose here inside these broken cars. and Mrs. Johnson's car won't start. Got my tools instead of my church clothes. Sometimes you gotta choose what's right. Pastor's gonna notice I ain't in my usual spot, but there's a family stranded in an empty parking lot. Their radiator's busted, kids are getting hot. Could wait till Monday, but that ain't what I was taught. Got my hands deep in the engine, doing what I can, while the church bells ring across this promised land. Yeah, some folks whisper when they pass on by, but honest work's my sermon, and these tools don't lie. Sunday morning, grease stains on my best white shirt. Sunday morning, grease stains show what this life is worth. Mama raised me right, taught me help who you can. The good Lord understands dirty work needs willing hands. Fix up 50 engines in this beaten gravel lot. Some call it sacrilege, but this is all I've got. See that family smiling as their engine roars, worth more than judgment from behind those chapel doors. My daddy always said, with every bolt and gear, heaven's in the helping and salvation's right here. You can keep your clean hands and your sideways looks. My faith ain't in your sermons or your leather-bound books. When someone's broken down upon life's heavy road, these callous hands show more grace than your Sunday clothes. Sunday morning, grease stains on my best white shirt. Sunday morning, grease stains show what this life is worth. What this life is worth. What this life is worth. Got your fancy car in my gravel drive, looking down your nose, think you're so damn wise. With your press and your polished shoes, trying to tell me what I ought to do. Well, hell no, ain't got time for your BS. Take your judgment somewhere else. Got calluses that speak louder than words. Ain't got time for your BS. Busted knuckles and a dirty face. You call it crude, I call it grace. Your diploma hangs on marble walls. Mine's written in these overalls. Just move along. Ain't got time for your BS. Take your judgment somewhere else. break of day while you're still counting what your daddy paid. Got mud on my boots and grease in my veins. Yeah, that's just how we do things down here, down here. Ain't got time for your BS. Take your judgment somewhere else. Got calluses that speak louder than words. Ain't got time, hell no, I ain't got time. Ain't got damn time for your BS. Clock strikes 6, steel mill roars. Been here since dawn, my arms are sore. Molten metal burns, sweat drips down. One more shift, gotta hold my ground. Mama needs her pills, daddy's back is weak. Bills keep coming while they barely speak. These hands ain't pretty, but they're all I got. These hands ain't pretty, they're all I got. Double shift calls, can't say no. Think of home as sparks flow. Boss man yells, keep it moving. 12 hours in, no time for losing. Coffee's running cold, steel won't wait. Push through pain till clock hits 8. These hands ain't pretty, but they're all I got. These hands ain't pretty, they're all I got. Hey, 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 keep on working. Day, 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 keep on burning. Oh, yeah, yeah. Keep on burning. Morning comes fast, back again. For mama's smile, worth the strain. Daddy's pride in my eyes, worth every sacrifice. These hands ain't pretty, but they're all I got. These hands ain't pretty, they're my badge of love. These hands ain't pretty, but they'll carry on. These hands ain't pretty, they're my legacy strong. Clock strikes 6, another day, back breaking work for honest pay. Ain't got much, but I got my way. These calloused hands tell my story, and I don't need your sympathy. This life's all I want. Got mud on these boots and grease on my hands. That's just who I am. Dirt under my nails, sweat on my face. Can't wash away this grace. Can't wash it away. Can't wash it away. Small town talk don't bother me. Let them judge what they can't see. Built this life from the ground up high. Every scar earned with pride. Yeah, I chose this path to walk, while others just wanna talk. Got mud on these boots and grease on my hands. That's just who I am. Dirt under my nails, sweat on my face. Can't wash away this grace. Can't wash it away. Can't wash it away. Can't wash it away. Some folks chase them dollar signs in their suits, all pressed and clean. But I found my peace of mind in the work that sets me free. Every morning when I rise, thank the Lord for these blue skies and the strength in these arms of mine. Got mud on these boots and grease on my hands. That's just who I am. Dirt under my nails, sweat on my face. Can't wash away this grace. Can't wash it away. Watching you fix that old Ford in the yard, coffee cup balanced on the rusty hood. Never said much when I'd stop by to help, but your calloused hands spoke more than words could. And now I understand everything you meant to say. Remember that summer, the crops wouldn't grow. You just pulled your hat down and carried on, while others were cursing the hot southern sky. You showed me that strength means moving along. And now I understand everything you tried to say.
But boy,
quiet mornings by the porch, when storm clouds gathered overhead, you just smile and rock that chair. Let action speak instead. You never preached, but boy did you teach. Through every sunrise, through every day. You never preached, but boy did you teach. Living life the hard working way. The hard working
Well, you're looking at me funny, like I'm something you can't stand. But I got news for you, darling. I am exactly who I am. Got mud on my boots and grease on my hands. Drive a truck that you don't understand. Working class hero, that's what they say. But your sideways glances don't ruin my day. Y'all can judge me from your higher place, but I won't change my ways, no, not my ways. Hell yeah, I'm different. What you gonna do about it? Hell yeah, I'm different and I'm damn proud about it. You can't break me down, you can't make me drown. Cause hell yeah, I'm different and I'm standing my ground. Small town living, that's my style. Been that way for a long, long while. You call me rough, call me uncouth, but baby, I'm just speaking truth. Got calluses that tell my tale, and a spirit that just won't think on me. You think you see right through, but I got something that you wish you knew. The freedom of being who you are, even when the world says you've gone too far. Hell yeah, I'm different. What you gonna do about it? Hell yeah, I'm different, and I'm damn proud about it. You can't break me down, you can't make me drown. Cause hell yeah, I'm different, and I'm standing my ground. You come here in your fancy suit and tie, waving papers with them numbers sky high. But some things money just can't recognize, like grease and sweat and 40 years of pride. My daddy's tools ain't for sale. My daddy's tools ain't for sale. You can't buy what runs this deep. My daddy's tools it tells a different tale of callous hands that never seem to fail. He taught me more than how to turn them keys. Said, son, this place is our identity. My daddy's tools ain't for sale. My daddy's tools ain't for sale. You can't buy what runs this deep. My daddy's tools ain't for sale. My daddy's tools ain't for sale. Your numbers keep on climbing higher. You think everything's got a price, but there's oil in my veins, fire in my heart, and I ain't backing down tonight. No, I ain't backing down tonight. So take your briefcase back to your glass tower, 'cause this old soul shop still got its power. Every scratch on this concrete floor tells me exactly what I'm fighting for. My daddy's tools ain't for sale. My daddy's tools ain't for sale. You can't buy what runs this deep. My daddy's tools ain't for sale. My daddy's tools ain't for sale. Ain't for sale.
Or another round, old friend.
Every night at 9:30, Tommy drags his tired bones inside. Cold dust still beneath his nails. Same old stories, same details. Lost my woman, lost my truck. Mumbled about his string of luck. 20 years down in that mine, trading daylight for overtime. Behind this bar I stand and pour, watching broken men hit the floor. They all come here to confess, leave their burdens, leave their stress. I'm the keeper of their pain, washing sorrows down the drain. Pouring whiskey, catching tears, been doing this for 15 years. María viene cada jueves con historias que no puede aguantar en soledad. Mi esposo ya no volverá. Trabajando en el campo, sin papeles, sin descanso. In my bar she finds her peace, where judgments and the questions cease. Behind this bar I stand and pour, different language, same old score. They all come here to confess, leave their burdens, leave their stress. I'm the keeper of their pain, washing sorrows down the drain. Pouring whiskey, catching tears, been doing this for 15 years. Been doing this for 15 years. Late at night when they're all gone, empty bottles breaking dawn. Sometimes wonder who hears mine, but these stories ain't the time.
shot, 3 shots more. Secrets spilled across the floor. Everyone's got demons here. I just serve them year by year. Pastor Jim lost all his faith. Vietnam won't let him escape. Sheriff drowns his guilty mind about that boy he left behind. Small town living, big town pain. Some folks going half insane, but they know I keep it true, like bartenders always do. I'm the keeper of their pain, washing sorrows down the drain, pouring whiskey, catching tears. Been doing this for 15 years. Been doing this for all these years. Smirk when I open my mouth, like my jaw makes me dumb somehow. Laugh at my boots and my pickup truck, think you got me all figured out, While you're busy judging me, I'm building something you can't see, yeah. These hands might be rough and scarred, but they're writing my own scorecard. So keep on running your mouth while I'm running this town. Yeah, I talk slow, but my mind runs fast. Build my kingdom up from the grass. You can mock my ways, but mark my words. I'll be the last man laughing, I'll be the last one standing. Hey! Your fancy degree on the wall don't mean you know it all. I learned my lessons in the field where life is raw and real. Watch me climb while you criticize. Your words just fuel my rise, 'cause every sneer and every slight just adds fuel to my fight. Keep on pushing me down, watch me claim my crown. Oh, oh. Yeah, I talk slow, but my mind runs fast. Build my kingdom up from the grass. You can mock my ways, but mark my words. I'll be the last man laughing, I'll be the last one standing. They said I'd never make it. Well, look at me now. Having me now. Look at me now. Yeah, I talk slow, but my mind runs fast. Build my kingdom up from the grass. You can mock my ways, but mark my words. I'll be the last man laughing, the last one standing. Up in these hills where my daddy taught me right, mason jars lined up in the pale moonlight. Family tradition since 1925, when great-grandpa said, boy, this is how we survive. These mason jars tell stories that the law don't want to hear. for year. These mason jars tell stories about the price of being free. These mason jars tell stories about my family's legacy. Sheriff's been sniffing around my property line, but he ain't gonna find what I keep behind. 7 generations of copper and steam running through my blood like a mountain stream. These mason jars tell stories that the law don't wanna hear. These mason jars tell stories, been that way for years. These mason jars tell stories about the price of being free. These mason jars tell stories about my family's legacy. My mama's daddy spent 2 years in chains for keeping this tradition through the hardest rain. Now they want me to quit, say times have changed, but rebellion's in my spirit, and it's here to stay. Blue lights flashing in my rearview mirror tonight, but I know these back roads like the back of my right. Hand on the wheel, foot heavy on the gas. Got a trunk full of heritage they'll never grasp. Dirt roads twisted like a copperhead snake. Lost 3 cruisers at Thompson's Creek break. They don't understand what this means to me. More than just liquor is my identity. My great-granddaddy's recipe flows in these veins, and I'll be damned if I let this tradition fade. These mason jars tell stories that the law don't want to hear. These mason jars tell stories, been that way for years. These mason jars tell stories about the price of being free. These mason jars tell stories about my family's legacy. So come on, lawman, try to shut me down, but my roots run deeper than you'll ever know how. This ain't just business, this here's my crown, and these mason jars tell stories I'm proud to pass down. These mason jars tell stories that the law don't wanna hear. These mason jars tell stories, been that way for years. Mason jars tell stories about the price of being free. These mason jars tell stories about my family's legacy. And shaking heads every time I speak my mind, trying to paint me different, like there's something wrong inside. You keep saying, let me help you with that look of sympathy. What if I ain't broke enough to fix? What if this is who I'm meant to be? What if all your plans to change my ways are really what needs fixing? Can't you see? Dirt road raising mama taught me, working hard and speaking true. Now you're here with your suggestions, like I need improving too. You keep pushing, keep insisting that I need to be set free. What if I ain't broke enough to fix? What if this is who I'm meant to be? What if all your plans have changed my ways are really what needs fixing? can't you see? Your fancy college education doesn't make you better than me. I'm proud of who I am right now, and that's all I'll ever be. What if I ain't broke enough to fix? What if this is who I'm meant to be? What if all your plans to change my ways? I really what needs fixing, can't you see?
Another shift begins.
Steel-toed boots on concrete floors. Punch that cart behind those doors. Machine oil and coffee strong. Been this way for too damn long, but it's alright with me. Yes, where I'm meant to be. Midnight oil burning bright, dollar earned by morning light, while the world is fast asleep. Got my reasons, got 'em deep. I'm burning bright. Sweat and steam fill up the air. Empty break room, empty chair. Third cup coffee getting cold. Same old story never gets old. But I ain't gonna complain, 'cause pride runs through these veins. Midnight oil burning bright, dollar earned by morning light, while the world is fast asleep. Got my reasons, got 'em deep. Oh, burning bright. Think all is crazy, working when the stars align. But somebody's gotta keep it running, crossing that finish line. Oh yeah. Get it. Midnight oil burning bright, dollar earned by morning light, while the world is fast asleep. Got my reasons, got 'em deep. Oh, burning bright, dollar earned by morning light. And I wouldn't have it any other way. Oh yeah.
punch my card. Steel-toed boots on factory yard. Just another night beneath the stars. While the town sleeps, I'm working hard. Working hard. These calloused hands. That midnight whistle's calling me home, where sparks fly in soul and engines roam. Yeah, this machine world's all I've known. Stacks rising in the dark, thunder of the metal heart. Blue collar running through my veins. Night shift pride, it keeps me sane. These calloused hands, that midnight whistle's calling me home, where sparks fly and whistle engines roam. Yeah, this machine world's all I've known. Ain't no shame in what I do. These hands build this country too. Every night, every shift, head held high, that's my gift. Calling me home, where sparks fly and engines roam. That midnight whistle's calling me home. Yeah, this machine world's all I've known. That midnight whistle's calling me home. That midnight whistle's calling me. Pickup truck runs just fine. Dollar store coffee suits me fine. Don't need your fancy ways. Living good on working days. They laugh and point from shiny cars, but I know just who I are. Ain't got much, but what I got is mine. Yeah, what I got is mine. Calloused hands and muddy boots, no silver spoons or pressed up suits. Simple life's all I need. That's my kind of being free. They can keep their high-rise view, 'cause I know just what is true. Ain't got much, but what I got is mine. Yeah, what I got is mine, is mine.
Got a trailer on the hillside. Ain't much to look at, y'all, but I wake up every morning with the sunshine through these walls. They can keep their fancy houses, their mortgage debt to pay, while they're stuck down in the rat race. I'm up here, I'm gonna stay. I'm the king of the mountain, my single wide throne. Yeah, I'm king of the mountain, and this land is my own. This land is my own. This land is my own. City folks keep on asking why I live up here so high. But freedom's worth more than money, and this view can make you cry. Keep your white collar office, keep your 9-to-5 chain, while you're trapped in traffic daily. I'm up here, gonna stay the same. I'm the king of the mountain, my single wide throne. Yeah, I'm king of the mountain, and this land is my own. This land is my own. This land is my Some call me crazy, some call me poor, but I got everything I need right here. Don't need nothing more. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Don't need nothing of the mountain, my single wide throne. Yeah, I'm king of the mountain, and this land is my own. This land is my own. King of the mountain, my single wide throne. Yeah, I'm king of the mountain, and this land is my own. This land is my own. Yeah, this land is my own. My daddy taught me how to drive these hills, down dirt roads where the law stands still. Got mason jars packed in the back and blue lights flashing on my track. Been running shine since I was 16, just like my papa and his blood behind me now. But they don't know how these mountain roads run through my blood. Yeah, through my blood. They can chase me all night long, but they'll never catch this song. Rev it up and roll on strong, 'cause they'll never catch this song. Whoa, catch this song. Every turn and every trail I know been mapped out generations ago. My granddaddy's spirit rides with me through every curve and every tree. Sheriff's new, but pride runs deep. These mountains got some laws to keep. They're right behind me now, but they don't know how. These mountain roads run through my blood. Yeah, through my blood. They can chase me all night long, but they'll never catch this song. Rev it up and roll on strong, 'cause they'll never catch this song. army names carved in these hills, running wild and running still. Can't take away what's in my veins. This mountain life runs in my brain. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They can chase me all night long, but they'll never catch this song. Rev it up and roll on strong, 'cause they'll never catch this song. They can chase me all night long, chase me, but they'll never catch this song.
Dark clouds gathering overhead, lightning strikes and thunder spreads. County roads turn into streams, radio warning makes us leave. Mayor calls a category 5, folks downtown barely alive. Water's climbing past the door, nature's showing what's in store. When that levee starts to break, no time left to hesitate. When the water's rising, ain't no time for pride. These mud-covered heroes gonna give you a ride. Lift Kid finally gonna earn its place, saving folks with a little backwoods grace. These mud-covered heroes, these mud-covered heroes. Diesel engines roaring loud, pulling families from the crowd. Old man Johnson on his roof, four-wheel drive bringing proof. Oh, country folk know what to do, racing through the avenue, saving those who judged before. Now they're knocking at our door. They call us rough, they call us rough, they call us plain, they call us rough. But in the storm, we're all the same. When the water's rising, ain't no time for pride. These mud-covered heroes gonna give you a ride. Lift Kid finally gonna earn his place, saving folks with a little backwoods grace. These mud-covered heroes, these mud-covered heroes. Hey there, city slicker with your fancy camera crew. Thought you'd make us look stupid, well honey, that won't do. Got your clip-on headset all
all important and neat. But wait till you see what's coming down our muddy back street. Lights, camera, mud pit. Ain't ready for this, are you? Lights, camera, mud pit. Welcome to Georgia. Welcome to Georgia. Trade that designer suit for some overalls quick, 'cause we're headed to the field where the tractors stick. Your makeup girl screaming, producers having fits. When Big Jim revs his engine, throwing gravel and bets. Lights, camera, mud pit. Reality bites, don't it? Lights, camera, mud pit. Y'all can't control it. Can't control it. Now let me tell you how we do it down here in the sticks. Ain't about your ratings or your Hollywood tricks. Got you climbing hay bales, racing through the creek. Your phone's in the mud pit, been there about a week. Cousin Billy's monster truck done scared your sound guy. Cameraman stuck in quicksand, man about to cry. Put you on a bull named Satan just for kicks. Now you're eating squirrel stew with them fancy chopsticks. Got you wrestling hogs in grandma's back lot, learning how to spit shine in the parking lot. Showed you how to fish with nothing but your hands. Now you need to eat pink crawfish. Starting to understand that we ain't your circus, ain't your TV show. We're just living life the only way we know. And that expensive watch you wore here on day one, well, it's feeding catfish at the bottom of the pond. You wanna want it authentic? Well, you got it now. Starting to see things different somehow. That smirk done turned into a real smile. Guess you're learning all ways are worth your while. Lights, camera, mud pit. Finally getting it, ain't ya? Lights, camera, mud pit. One of us now. Lights, camera, mud pit. Can't fake what's real. Lights, that's just how we feel. Monday through Friday, I'm wearing my tie. Stack of papers growing, man, I barely get by. Boss keeps talking about some corporate plan, but come Friday evening, I'm a different man. Yeah, ain't nothing clearer than mud in my eyes when I'm riding free under southern skies. Whoa, riding free. Got my truck lifted, tires running wide. Backwoods trail calling, time to take that ride. Y'all can keep your fancy weekend shows. I find my peace where the mud hole flows. Ain't nothing clearer than mud in my eyes. Yeah, I'm riding free under southern skies. Whoa, riding free. Engine roaring, wheels spinning wild. Been doing this since I was a child. Stuck in the pit, just giving more gas. This right here is my son. on Sunday Mass, yeah. Some folks think I'm crazy, don't understand why I spend my weekends in this promised land. But when that mud's flying, spirits soar. This is what I was put here for. Ain't nothing clearer than mud in my eyes when I'm riding free under southern skies. Whoa, riding free. Better find out. Driving home late through the pouring rain, something caught my eye down that muddy lane. Black Mercedes stuck there in the ditch. Some city boy, probably rich. Ain't that fancy car looking pretty in the mud? Ain't that fancy car looking pretty in the mud? Cold wheels spinning like you think they should. Ain't that fancy car looking pretty in the mud? Bet you wish you had my pickup truck. Called out, hey there friend, need a hand? He looked embarrassed, didn't understand why I'd help him after how he'd been looking down his nose since he moved in. Ain't that fancy car looking pretty in the mud? Now let me tell you how this story goes. From enemies to friends, that's how it flows. Started with a laugh at his expense, but something changed, it all makes sense. See, money can't buy you real respect, and judgment goes both ways. Now I reflect. He thought I was dumb, I thought he was weak. Now every Friday night we meet at Bobby's bar down by the creek. He drinks bourbon, I drink beer, and all them folks just stop and stare down in deep despair. Started with this car stuck in the rain, ignorant brothers can't explain. Ain't that fancy car looking pretty in the mud? Yeah, that night changed everything, but sometimes life ain't what you think. Pride can make a good man shrink. But reach your hand out in the rain and watch what comes back your way. Ain't that fancy car looking pretty in the mud? Chrome wheels spinning like you think they should. Ain't that fancy car looking pretty in the mud? Now I'm proud to call him brother, call him good. Ain't that fancy car looking pretty in the mud? Stole my lives more than it should.
found my brother, stuck in mud.
You roll up here in your foreign car, looking down at me like I've gone too far. Keep your fancy life, I'm staying right here. Keep your fancy life, I ain't changing. Mud on my boots is where I'm staying. You talk real smart with your big degree, but this simple life sets my spirit free. Keep your fancy life, I'm staying right here. Leave your fancy life, I ain't changing. Mud on my boots is where I'm staying. Keep your fancy life, I ain't changing. Mud on my boots is where I'm staying. Your high-rise view don't mean a thing when peace of mind is what freedom brings.